Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you may be. Welcome back to the Pitch Perfect podcast, and welcome back to our beautiful faces. I'm Kiki, I'm here with Elaine.
Huh?
And today we're kind of condensing half a month into a singular podcast as it is our joint podcast birthday celebration. Not the podcast of the birthday of the podcast, but you know what I mean. We did this last year.
We did this last year. Happy birthday, Kiki.
Happy birthday, Elaine.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so excited to be sitting here recording. This is technically our first recording of 2026. We did record another episode earlier in the year. Unfortunately, it was really good and perfect and funny as always, but due to technical problems, this is our first episode of 2026.
Yeah. Unfortunately, things got lost in the ether. If you like watching us hang out, so this is the first episode, but we're back. Elaine's ear is yellow, and yeah.
How are you? How are you doing?
Honestly, I'm so tired. There's been so many releases for non-flesh and blood this year, and it's halfway through the first month. So
Say this year it's been 2 weeks.
yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I have so many different releases to work on at work.
Yeah.
So things have been hectic. But it's good otherwise. Things are at least fun, you know? Like, I've been busy. Better than not being busy, people tell me, but like, I don't know. I'm looking forward to being hungover and doing nothing tomorrow, so.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. You had a really good vacation though, right?
Yes, I did. Oh, yes. That was from the last episode, right?
We didn't talk about it.
Oh, we didn't? Oh, okay.
No, we did.
Oh, we did?
But
Oh,
no one knows.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, the holidays were great. What did I do? It was fairly relaxing considering it was a road trip. Drove up my North Island, the top half of our country. Stopped at various points, of course. Saw seals. Seals were lovely. They're all bubbly and bouncy. Fishes, if you get near them, so don't do that. Saw seals, saw some scenic areas, some spots where Lord of the Rings things were filmed, which I know nothing about, but they looked pretty. Going on various
Wait.
walks and things.
What do you mean you know nothing about?
Lord of the Rings. I've never finished an entire Lord of the Rings film, ever. I've fallen asleep in every single one that I've tried to watch.
Okay.
It's just not for me.
Okay.
I've probably
That's okay.
I've tried. I've attempted to watch the three main ones in the first Hobbit. It's just not for me.
It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. We could just move. I've loved Lord of the Rings since I was I don't know, my whole life, as long as I can remember. I had all the action figures.
I'm so happy for you.
I've read the books, but that's okay. It's okay.
And how was your holiday?
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
That was not very convincing. Oh,
It was fine.
it was fine. No, it was really nice to go be at home and of course see friends from home and all of my family. Obviously that was really wonderful and special to me. I love them all so much. But someone brought the flu or something to Christmas, so that was not very nice because I got really sick and so did everyone. Ended up changing my flight because I was just so sick. It came back being I need a vacation from my vacation because I was exhausted, and then the few days I had to do nothing was just spent kind of just feeling like death. And then of course our Christmas episode got delayed with Tommy because I was just not well. It's okay though. I've made a full recovery. And everyone else has also made a full recovery. That's important. So it's fine. That was
Coincidence.
coincidence. Um, it was nice, yeah, to see my friends and my family and like go down and spend some time with them. It was not very nice to be so sick. But that's okay because I was better by the new year, so I started my 2026 on a good note.
Perfect.
Yeah, beautiful.
And now here we are.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad. Well, not that you were sick, but that you're better.
Yeah, me too. Thank you. I appreciate it.
On the Flesh and Blood front, have you had a chance to play much?
I have so one of my goals for 2026 is to actually play this game a little bit more than I have in the past few years, because I feel like when I came into this game, I was like playing Flesh and Blood literally 24/7. You couldn't make me stop playing even if you tried. And then I had like a bunch of personal stuff happen, kind of stopped playing the game as much as I never stopped playing the game like as much as I was, which like I said was like 24/7. I say stop playing the game as much as I was. I was maybe going to armories like twice a week during that period instead of
Daily.
just being daily. And then of course I went and got my master's, so I spent 2 years in school, which really made like being a Flesh and Blood fiend hard. And then graduated in May and went through the whole like new job, like move, get a new job, you know, kind of like get situated again in life. And now I'm like going into 2026, I'm like so settled. I don't really like feel like anyone is ever really like settled, but you know, like so like settled in a sense, I guess, where my schedule is not being taken up by numerous things. So getting back on my Flesh and Blood grind as a player is a big goal of mine in 2026. That being said, I went to my first Flesh and Blood armory of 2026. I did not go to my last one because I had because I just I have been without money, not because I don't have money, but because I didn't know that all my cards expired on the new year.
Right.
So I have not had any access to my money, is what I should say. So unfortunately, I did not go to Armory. Don't worry, the situation's been resolved. But unfortunately, well, what happened was not all of my cards, but one expired, so I was making it through the first half of the year on that, and then there was like some miscommunication, and my mom got a charge instead of my account, and then my mom thought it was fraud, so she reported that card for like 4 days. Of course, this happened on a Friday, so I had to go like 4 days with absolutely $0.
Oh god.
And it's like, Mom. Anyway, it's been resolved, but that for that reason I could not go to Armory. So I've only made it to 1 out of the 2 so far.
You're doing better than me.
And it was really fun though. I played Kasai. I had a great time. I played a lot of close games. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Oh, I played, of course, it was Armory, so it was 3 rounds. My first game was against a Fang, which was a really close game. Like I said, I was on Kasai's, which also felt so good to be back on Kasai. This is the first time I've played Kasai since Gravy Bones came out, which is actually really crazy because since Kasai came out, she was all that I played. And then I went to playing only Gravy because I really liked him. And now back to Kasai, I feel really good. Played the Warrior Mirror, very close game. It came down to who used their Kabuto better, honestly, and I got that game. That was definitely me, I used it on a really powerful turn for Fang, and that my opponent, I was able to get a really good blood on her hands turn off after they'd already used the Kabuto, so that was pretty sweet. And for me at least. And then I played a Volda game, which was super fun. I also got that game. That was my round 2. I really have not seen Volda played in paper, so that was just like really fun and entertaining. And also, I sat down and was like, can I read Volta? Like, what's this do? And then I was like, oh, drawing cards is actually really bad for me. I should not do that. So that was kind of like a fun thing to navigate. I love like when Flesh and Blood presents like those mini games within a game, you know? Kind of like the Kabuto and the draw cards thing with Volda. And then my next game was against Florian. I lost that game. It was a very tight game. It came down to 1 life because they played Germinate and they just like played Germinate. I went down. I was at like 9 life or something. I was at like 9 life. They played Germinate and made a bunch of freaking rune chants. I can't remember how many. I think 12.
Too many.
And passed back to me, and I had a 5-card hand, and I threw everything I had at them. They like blocked with everything but 1 card, and I got them down that turn to 1 life. I think they were at like, I don't know, they had an ample amount of life because of the Germinate. They had a lot of life gain. I got them down to 1 life. I was just one freaking life away, and then of course they swing back to me. I had a red card, a red card, a red card, because I was at 9 life, so it was like 12 rune chants. I had enough armor to block the 3 physical from the weapon, and then it was like 12 rune chants. I'm at 9 life, like I can live this. I can live through this. No, because I had a red card, Garganian tome. So I died. It was a really good game though. That's by Flesh and Blood. And of course, like, you know, Talishar, I guess, here and there, but how about yourself?
I've just been playing Prism games. I don't have any sort of fancy recounts of any of the games. Honestly, I don't remember them all that well. Anything notable? Yeah, no, that's basically it. I'm just trying to get back into the muscle memory of playing the hero again. So.
Yeah. Yeah, how long has it been since you played Prism?
Prism? Because I was playing Cinder in the last season, so I guess the season before that. Whenever that was. Middle to late last year, probably. But just getting reacquainted with, like, when I can kind of go for which angel and stuff. Every, like, herald having the on-hit of, like, a different effect from a figment kind of makes it a bit more difficult, like when, I don't know, when you want whichever token you get or whichever effect you get. So I'm trying to get back into that, and kind of learn the metagame a bit more again. I have some games planned for later today. My friend has Gravy and Florian. There's no armory at my store this week because of the Magic pre-release, so need to get my practice when I can because my Road to Nationals is next weekend? Oh god. It'll be fine. Yeah, I'm enjoying Prism. I do kind of want to see what the newer Cinder lists are doing, and maybe pivot back. Who knows? And it'll be a harder challenge, but I kind of miss her. It sounds so dramatic, but I mean, like, I liked Cinder because she was very aggressive and the lions, and you just kind of, again, figure out the play patterns beforehand and you can kind of run it, and it's not too difficult. of course, every deck in Flesh and Blood is difficult to an extent, but I mean, like, I don't know. I don't like aggro decks normally, but I enjoyed Syndra. So I was excited that I found an aggressive deck that I liked that wasn't Dash from ages ago. But no, I think I'll be on Prism. Oh, I played against KO. Wait, did I play an Armory? I thought I played none this year, but I think I've actually played one Armory. Yeah, I played one Armory. And the KO matchup was kind of miserable. Unsurprisingly, it's a brute. And
That makes sense, yeah.
yeah. And they have a lot more go again now, so I can't even like play auras because I need to block or something. Or if I just play auras, I can die. But after the Armory, I played another game, and then I had a really cool line that involved me intentionally sacrificing my own Phantasmal Footsteps to like have a chance to stay in the game. But I didn't do that line, and it only came up in hindsight, and I'm sad about it. I didn't try it. But yeah. I don't know. I'm not feeling too confident about this Roach National season. It's less stressful for New Zealanders than it is for Americans, I'd imagine. In terms of getting into nationals. I know the US Nats is a lot bigger, but it still feels like you have to get in through qualifications. Qualifiers and stuff like Roach Nationals. Whereas last year in New Zealand, we had a lot of like... Oh, well, we had a last chance qualifier on the day before Nationals, and a bunch of people got in through that, so...
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd really love to qualify for Nats this year, but I also am just kind of like, I can only play one RTN. Because everything just sold out. And this weekend, well, tomorrow for our birthday, I guess specifically for my birthday.
Are you celebrating
I'm
me too?
going... Yeah, of course. I'll be celebrating you, but you won't be there with
No,
me for the listeners' confusion. I'm going to Canada for a little birthday trip. So that knocked out a weekend, and then the other weekends sold out. So I am hopeful to go to one, but not hopeful to qualify to that one.
You can do it.
It's a little... I have a lot of good players in my area, and I just don't have the reps right now, honestly. That's just the truth.
Yeah, the playing grind starts in February.
Yeah, well, I'm like, I've started playing, but that was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. You know, Flesh and Blood God mode starts in February.
Okay.
I need the time to get the reps.
So then you can crush the side event at US National.
I think it's in Minneapolis this year, so that's kind of... I mean, like I'm saying this as if like last year I went to Nats and I didn't qualify for Nats. I also went to Pro Tour Singapore, not qualified for Pro Tour. Like I'm saying, if I don't, like, I'm talking as if not qualifying is gonna hold me back from being there.
Yeah.
Which
It won't.
it won't. Yeah, it won't. We'll see. Because Pro Tour is also in Vegas this year. So maybe I'll do both or only one. We'll see. I've also committed to traveling more in 2026, which is insane because I traveled way too much in 2025, so I don't know why. I'm like, I need to do it more.
Well, you know, I know this little island country down the bottom of the world if you want. The option's there.
Yeah, of course. I could get to you. The problem is just getting the time off to make it worth it.
Yeah, it's like a day and a
Because
half of travel there, here and back.
Yeah, I travel like a ton, but I usually just do like quick weekend trips. Like one night in and out, boom.
The upside is if you leave here on a Sunday, you get back to your country on a Sunday. I mean, the flight is late, but then the inverse happens where if you leave the States on a Sunday, you'll get here on a Tuesday. Or Monday.
It's kind of like that when I went to Singapore.
Yeah.
I was like, that was a long flight too. 16 hours. But I slept the entire 16 hours. I did not even wake up once.
The food.
Well, yeah. I did wake up like twice to eat like the bread that came with the food, but I was just sleeping anyway. How cute that we're both like getting back to our roots in terms of what heroes we're playing right now.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
I love it. That's nice. We'll do a showcase maybe or something. Actually, when's your Ocean Nationals?
I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I've got.
The one you've signed up
gotta-
for.
I gotta get myself together. I'm gonna be honest. My life is just constant chaos. Honestly, the way I move is chaos. So I don't know. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, no, that's right. I mean, I didn't find out you're flying or going to Canada until, well, 20 minutes ago.
Did I not tell you?
No.
I thought that I did. Yeah, I'm going to Canada tomorrow.
Just casually. That's so good. Our birthday celebrations are so different.
What are you doing?
I'm just getting drunk.
Well, I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah, but I'm not going anywhere to get drunk. Like, I'm going to my local karaoke bar.
That's fun.
To be honest, like, this was a very last minute decision for me. Because I thought I was supposed to be doing karaoke today with some friends. And then last Friday, I get a message being like, we're at the karaoke bar, just come whenever you're ready. I'm like, I thought it was a week away from now. So there was like a slight miscommunication, which is fine. I already had plans last Friday, so I'm just like, whatever. But I have so many different things each week this month. And I was like, I don't know how I'm going to fit my birthday in. I don't know if I even want to. It's so much effort. And then I got that message being like, oh, I missed the karaoke because I thought it was this Friday rather than last week. I was like, oh, I guess I have this Friday free now. I might as well slot this in, you know. My calendar suddenly opened up because I made a mistake on dates. So this is like literally planned like 2 days ago. I'm just messaging people around. Got the smaller karaoke room because that's what they had available rather than the huge 20-person one.
This is like one of the places with the rooms.
Yeah, with the booth, yeah.
Yeah. Those aren't super popular here.
They are? They aren't?
No, not. Most karaoke bars are just like a stage in a bar. You sing in front of... Which... I much prefer a room. That's the vibe.
That's a bit more intimate. Like,
yeah.
You have your friend group. I am, okay with doing stage stuff. But that's definitely not the more common one here.
I'll do anything. I'm no shame.
Exactly. It's fun. But yeah, I got the smaller room, and there's just like 12 of us, I think, rather than a 20-person room that we've like fit 50 people into. Probably a fire hazard, maybe illegal, so be it. Yeah. But part of me just wants to like sleep, which is what I'll do tomorrow since there's no armory.
Yeah, you can sleep tomorrow. Maybe you can sleep after this. I don't know what you have going on.
No,
you could do like a pre-nap.
I wish. I have coffee with a friend who's visiting town.
Cute.
And then I have flesh and blood practice. And then dinner, and then the karaoke. And then we'll see. So my day's
That's a
kinda
full day.
Yeah.
The coffee will help.
Yeah. I don't know. Will the green apple Japanese RTD help?
You just woke up, right? You woke up and got on camera. You woke up. I was having a drink when you joined, and I was gonna say I pressured you into also joining, but that wasn't the case at all.
No.
I took a sip and you went, "Oh, are we drinking? I guess I'll go grab a." It's a celebration. Like, I did not even have a chance to respond before you were out the room, out of you, grabbing a drink.
No, I'm just preparing for tonight, you know? easing
I love
into
the
it.
energy, honestly. We're celebrating our birthdays, so
Exactly. Like, we need something.
yeah, it's fun. Yeah, we both had toast and a drink.
Yeah. Well, you toast when you celebrate, right? That's what they mean? Yeah, so
This is so.
I guess it's our brain cell, right? Like, this is our single-minded, shared thought. Is we're both
Yeah.
just like, oh yes, waking up toast, post-work drinks, and then we're just like, yes, and then our wires got crossed and
It turned into toast and drink at wake up and post work.
yeah.
Of course, not before. Not if you have work. Don't drink before you go to work.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Would not recommend that.
I'm sure most of us have done it.
I would. I've not done that.
I definitely have.
I guess when I was bartending.
That's just part of the job at that point.
I mean, yeah.
You're putting on your uniform.
I would do that with my bosses, so it didn't matter. Flesh and Blood. Let's bring it back. We have some shout outs, I guess, this week, and that can kind of like maybe, I don't know. We have some shout outs. First of all, Mercy Bickle is commentating this weekend at Columbus, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what's happening this weekend, because I almost went there, but I didn't. That's super cool. I'm super psyched to see it.
Very
This will be Mercy's first time commentating an official event, question mark?
I'm pretty sure. I don't think she did any commentary for us. Her second biggest achievement, the Rainbow Pitch League. No, I don't think she did any commentary on our end because she was too busy winning the event. But
And we're not a calling. We might as well be, but
might
we're
as well
not.
be. We're more international.
We're more international. We have a lot of players.
Yeah.
Anyway, this isn't about us.
It's not about us. No, this is her first, like, tier 4. Is it calling tier 4 or tier 3? Tier 3. Her first big casting opportunity, basically. And, like, we've had a chance to chat with her a few times, both as, like, an interview style thing and just generally chatting with her. And, like, she has a great mind for the game, and she's very well spoken and a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to seeing, like, her take on commentary, see what she brings to the table. Love to see it, basically.
I'm super stoked about it. Honestly, like, I'm going to be in Canada and I'm going to try and put it on, and all my friends are going to be like, Elaine, what the hell? Turn that off. It's just, it's not going to be the vibe. I'm going to try and consume it. They're gonna not be messing with it. But I'm super, like, this is one I'll have to go back and watch, because obviously shout out to Mercy. Mercy is incredible. I am one of her biggest fans. But also Ellie Bird in the booth again. Shout out to Ellie and Bryce Platts, and like these three together, I'm really stoked about it. I really big fan of all three of these people and the way that they like interact with the game, and just honestly the way that like their mind works, like in terms of Flesh and Blood. I look up to all three of these people a lot, so I'm super excited about it. These are three people that like make me a Flesh and Blood fangirl.
They're gonna bring so much energy, so much like vibe, but also like so many good points. Let's be real. Like, not gonna lie, I've never seen Bryce play, but like we've all seen Ellie play, we've all seen Mercy play, and we know they're fantastic players. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how the dynamic of these three work together. I'm sure they're gonna like pair off, not necessarily be a 3-person booth, but I'm gonna be interested in seeing like the dynamics between them, the takes between all of them. Like, it's gonna be a fantastic time, and I think they're gonna bring the game to life, like during the course of the event.
I think the synergy is gonna be so good. I also just like love the representation, like the idea of like two people in the casting booth being Mercy and Ellie is like I'm super stoked, and I think that's awesome, and I'm excited about it. And super awesome. So I'll be looking forward to that. Also, we have the Compendium of Wraith spoiler season coming up soon. Of course, we have a spoiler. We can say that now.
We can.
Yeah.
We've known for quite a while,
spoiler.
but we can.
We have known for like a month now, but we can say that now. February 4th. Spoiler. Watch out on this channel, but also quick shout out to all the other gender minorities who received a spoiler this season. We of course have the incredible Rachel Max Ferocity, Jackie's over at Fab Workshop, Ellie Bird, who we were just talking about, Carolina, and Flesh and Bad, also Tegan and Aurora, I think. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. I'm also just looking at the February list. I'm not sure if there is a more official list with more people.
I think February does a great job of like catching everyone as they say they have one. Like in terms of like people announcing that they have one. I think they do a pretty good job, so I'm sure there's more, or at least I would presume there's more that either haven't announced or maybe missed, but this is what we know for now. And you know.
Yeah, there might be. There might also, I don't honestly know, like this, how many people usually get a spoiler?
True, they have been like lowering it.
It's kind of been smaller.
Also, a lot of this set is reprints, right?
It's reprints, right? So like this could be it. I feel like we've seen a lot of this set already in terms of reprints. We just had Command and Conquer and E-Strike spoiled. We've seen a lot in terms of reprints. So I honestly don't know.
I imagine there'll have to be some for like Silver Age accessibility, maybe. Some of the older cards that are like the good ones aren't legal. You're saying below is your fate for scenes, etc. So maybe not. I don't know. But I don't know, I'm excited. Like, especially after seeing our spoiler card, like I'm very excited for not only what we have, but also what other people are gonna bring. Like if it's just like the level of quality and excitement that our one's giving me, then I'm sure everyone's gonna have some fantastic stuff.
I'm pretty excited about ours too. Obviously we can't give anything away, but I have not stopped thinking about it, quite honestly. I'm just kind of like, spoiler season is so fun to partake in, to see everyone's creativity, to see what everyone does with their card. It's so exciting. Even more than that, spoiler season is one of my favorite times to like work with you, because your creativity just like really shines, and like the like dynamic of making a spoiler with you as a partner is just always so much fun. And quite honestly, like the past 2 days I've just been like, oh, what are we gonna do? Like, I think this is I'm so excited to pull something together and bring something to life. Like, I'm really stoked about it.
I'm so excited. I love
the card too.
Yeah, it's always fun having a spoiler, but we know what our favorite part is, which is creating the part before that. I think I have an idea, loosely at the very least, which I'll bring up with you off camera.
Right. Yeah. I also. It's not really an idea, but yeah, I'll bring it up with you. Catch me after this.
But for now, there are no hints about what the cards are. At least not here. There may be one in the date reveal video that we released. You'll have to figure that out yourself, though. This is to the viewer, not to Elaine. Elaine knows what the card is. That's not it.
Imagine I did it. Imagine I had no clue.
Well, this time they only sent it to one of us. So, in theory...
That is true.
You could have just held this over me and be like, okay, we're making a spoiler video. Kiki, come up with a script.
Yeah,
Not gonna tell you what the card is.
Yeah, I think by accident it only got sent
Yeah.
to me because
You were the one that
they
replied.
sent like
Yeah.
yeah, they sent like the email to both of us, and then I replied to it, and then they just like it's probably my fault because I probably didn't reply all. I just replied. Honestly, I don't know.
Who knows?
Someone, me or them, hit reply instead of reply all. I'm um, so Kiki didn't get. I was like texting them. I was like, oh. They're like,
Okay.
what card? I don't see a card. It's pretty funny, but
no, very excited for it. I was gonna say like something that I've now forgotten, so I won't say it. It was
well, if it that's
if it comes back to me, it was to do with like the last spoiler season and making the video for that. But yep,
that was Super Slam.
yeah, I just can't remember anymore.
That was a super fun video. Honestly, our last two spoilers, not to like pat our own backs, but I think we kind of crushed them both. I thought the Super Slam spoiler was like so just like funny, and like I thought it was funny. I thought it was like really like funny, like creative, but also so like obviously it was creative, but also it was just like so true to the card itself. I just thought it was like hilarious. I loved the kind of like characters and the comedic timing of the way that we cut it all together. I really loved it. And then of course Peck Perfect.
Yeah.
Like I don't know that anything will top that.
I was gonna even like the High Seas one before that, like tonally, like it was very different. Like, you know, you have the more serious. We had a story about death and the afterlife, and then we have a kick to the balls. You know, like the vibes are very different, more in tone with the sets and stuff, but they were a lot of fun to film. And I think this is what I was actually going to bring up, is the point that our videos as of late have been very different. And then of course we had also had the Jerry Halliwell Raining Men weather forecast, which I agree, that was beautiful. Like
It was great. I remember releasing that one and being like, is this gonna be a hit or is this too far? It was a hit, as it should have, I think. But yeah, so true, you bring up the High Sea spoiler. That one was so much fun too. I like thought that we did a really great job creating that one together. I loved my mermaid cosplay, and like shooting that was so much fun. I also just like have to give props, I think, to the way that we, like, you know, there's a day and a half worth of travel that separates us, and like when we film these, I still feel like we do such a good job of like overcoming that barrier and filming in a way that we're still interacting with each other. I don't know. It's so fun. I love it.
I do too.
I'm excited to be back in spoiler season.
If there's anything we do in this community, please just give us spoilers now. If you insist. We'll take them.
We will take them. We will always take them. Thank you. Of course, obviously, thank you, LSS, for giving us another one for this set. We're clearly very excited to create something for it.
Very much so. I just need to figure out various effects now and what can be possibly done. You know, that's part of growth.
Yeah, I need to figure out some stuff.
Okay. I feel like we can have a quick chat after this.
Yes. So, is there anything else that's going on, or should we do some listener questions?
I think that's all I can think of for the immediate Flesh and Blood future.
Yeah.
Those are good questions, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. We, of course, put up a listener question post, which was something we forgot to do on that episode that we recorded that no one will ever see, unfortunately. But this time we remembered to do it, so that I guess that was one plus of having to re-record an episode. Okay, so we got a question on Bluesky from Alex, Lord of Crimson Haze, deviled 3 eggs.
Deviled
eggs with deviled eggs with a 3. Bluesky.social. Happy birthday to you both. Are there any goals you have for the podcast this year? That's one question. There's 2 questions, but we can tackle that one first.
I think we've brought this up basically since we got the grant, is that we kind of want to expand the kind of stuff we're doing. We're gonna try to have a more ambitious schedule, hopefully in the near future, for podcasting, in terms of producing more shorts content, producing more guest content, and then our plays content. This might be a post-January thing, I'm feeling at this point. We're kind of in the middle of January and we're kind of not there, but goal for the year, I think, like, at the very least, like that, like, we want to do a bit more, I guess, without burning ourselves out.
Yeah, we got we, as you said, we got kind of behind in 2026. We both took some lengthy vacations, well deserved. Then I got sick and it kind of like backed up the schedule. We recorded an episode that got lost. So maybe it's a February thing, because the year in terms of content was off to a little bit of a delayed schedule. But yeah, I think, as you said, the goal, we've always consistently done like a you and I episode and then a guest episode and alternate those. So I think the goal for the schedule is like a you and I episode and a gameplay episode in the same week, followed by a guest episode the next week, and then some kind of like fun short. We have a lot of fun making short form content, if you couldn't tell over the excitement of our spoiler. But I think that's like, I think honestly, maybe people answer that question in terms of like subscriber growth or whatever. But I think for us, 2026 is gonna be mainly about really diving into the other forms of content that we also enjoy.
Yeah.
So obviously we love doing the podcast and we've been doing that. And then a few times we've done short content and gameplay content here and there. And we've really loved that, but we've never like dedicated the space properly on the channel to those forms. So I think in 2026, we're just like trying to do other forms of content that we've discovered we love just as much. Yeah.
Like, I don't know about you, but like, I just to piggyback off your point about like, you know, people's focus on subscriber counts and all that stuff. And like for us, or at least for me, it kind of feels more just about like creating things and doing things that we just want to do for fun, you know.
Yeah.
And like, you know, the people that are with us, we love that. More people join us, we love that as well. But we just want to make things. Yeah. And
I mean, I don't even know how many subscribers we have, honestly. I don't even have a ballpark idea. I
think it's like 700. And like,
that's not bad.
I loosely know this because it comes up every time I go to like upload video, edit bio and stuff. Like the first thing in the middle of the screen is always, you got 1 new subscriber over the last 28 days, or you've got X new subscribers, or you lost X subscribers. So like every now and then I see it, you know. But that's the vibe, is just to cater to the people that just love what we do and cater to us who love what we do.
Yeah, honestly, like we just, I think in a few episodes we've said like, oh, like and subscribe, leave a comment, but like that's just never really, I don't know,
It's irony.
like the yeah, exactly, like that's just not how we operate here. We of course love our listeners and we like love the community we get to build through this and through the Rainbow Pitch League. But yeah, we just like want to focus more on creating things we love. And I guess like ideally those things perform well, and maybe we grow through that. But also, if not, we're just doing things we like. It's like you said, it's just about creating.
We're also getting Elaine to pro. She's gonna become professional this year.
Yeah, that's goal of the pod. Pitch Perfect plays will help out with that.
And then finally, there's gonna be some more Bolt and Ryan content, hopefully. Go.
Wait. Yeah, can I just say that half of the episode that we lost was just Bolt and Reinar fanfiction stuff? Maybe it's okay that it's gone and not on the internet, but it's good.
It'll return. We just need to refine it. We have the shipping name. You can figure it out if you
We
want.
have a shipping name.
I don't feel like
I'm
we
gonna
should
go
spoil
make
it
the AO3 tags right now. You can find it there. If you had to summarize 2025 with one Flesh and Blood card, what would it be? I did not think about this at all.
Send a screenshot of this question to Elaine. And my response was, if we're talking financially. And then I sent us an image of the card looking for a scrap. You know. Money. Apparently we need it. So, no. Last year was not my most broke year, to be fair. So I was like I was actually like fairly okay. That was definitely a joke, if anything.
I feel like I was kind of broke, but that's okay.
Alright.
Looking for a scrap is a funny answer. Maybe for me, I feel like 2025. Wait, that was the question, right? Yeah, 2025, last year. I'm like, what vibe was I on last year? Maybe... I honestly want to say, and it's kind of like a sappy, maybe cliche answer, and it's a vibe that I'm trying to bring into 2026, but I would say maybe exude confidence, because I did just like, I don't know, I accomplished my master's. I was like really proud of that. I got my own place. I got my postmaster's big girl job. Like, I really feel like I did a lot of things that I've been working towards since I was like 7 years old, and so maybe exude confidence. It's kind of, I was proud of myself last year and all the things I accomplished.
You did so well. I think that's a really good answer for you as well. Like, your growth in the last year has been like very visibly obvious. I think, you know, and like, you're not afraid. I don't know, let's be real, like, you know your worth, you know what you're up to.
Thank you.
I don't know if I have a serious answer. I like thought about that joke, laughed, put it aside, and then stopped thinking about it. Is it? I don't even remember much of last year, if I'm being real. There was a lot. It felt like a lot.
You don't remember much of last year?
Like, specific. I'm just trying to think of like the vibe. And oh, maybe that's a good one. Let me look that up. Okay, I'm gonna go with life of the party.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, like there's A, destroying crazy brews, which is kind of like an analogy for like knocking some drinks back. I say it as a line. Proceeds to
Knox, yeah.
Fun fact, brewer in New Zealand did actually make a beer called Crazy Brew, specifically named after the card.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is a fun fact. I like that.
That's what we drank after the first New Zealand Nationals. There you go.
Y'all are so cute over there.
Thanks. Got James White a little bit drunk on them. Not me personally, but like the vibe did. But yeah, there's a lot going on in the art. It's very hectic. And there's a lot of words happening in the text with a lot of different options. And I feel like it's kind of how my year went last year. Like there was a lot going on and a lot of decisions had to be made or needed to be made. But ultimately it's mostly bright and colorful and they're like mostly happy in the picture. So yeah, I think that was the vibe for last year. And also the first 2 weeks of this year. Things haven't really slowed down for like the last 3 years, I feel. But
that's so cute. That's such a good answer for you. You are the life of the party.
Thanks. Because I don't know how much of that is true, but then I'm also hosting.
You're going to karaoke. Yeah. Not another question, but Alex also said, sending much love from the West Coast, which is so cute.
So cute.
Wait, my nail is caught.
Thumb and forefinger. Yeah.
Ooh, like that. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh.
Sending much love back. Thank you for the happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, Discord. Capolo says, not a question, but happy birthdays. January birthdays are number 1. Thank you, Capolo.
I'm going to assume you also have a January birthday or someone important to you does.
Yes, so happy birthday to you, Arthur. And then Greg Darth Prentice has 4 questions here. We'll go through them. Here you both have many, many, many more happy birthdays, friends.
Just stop you there real quick. I didn't see the word happy. I just thought it said, may you have more birthdays. Just have so many more birthdays. Just don't stop having birthdays.
Don't stop having birthdays. We won't.
But ideally they are happy, yes, thank you.
First question, what is the best boy band?
I'm going to date myself a little bit. I love the Backstreet Boys.
That's okay. Mine is always going to be One Direction. Like, I will never get over them. I also know that Greg loves One Direction. We've bonded over both being really big Directioners. But also, can I be honest? The world needs more boy bands, and I think that I could write a thesis on this just from the way that Soda Pop blew up from the Saja Boys. Like, just from the way the Saja Boys blew up. Of course, Hunter X also. But it's like the world loves boy bands, and they're craving a good boy band right now.
I mean, like, Asia knows this. Like, even, you know, I guess it's like close to half a decade now, if not half a decade, but like BTS, for example, right? Blew up internationally as well in its own time. Funnily enough, they're actually trending right now on Bluesky. I don't know why. I just noticed that literally just this moment.
Getting back together soon, or are they back together?
Finding out by scrolling.
Oh,
they're
K-pop boy bands. Sorry.
Looks like they're releasing another album in March.
Okay, right. Because K-pop boy bands like have to go on hiatus to do military service. And I know that BTS was like
starting to get to that age.
Coming back soon. Yeah, like they were doing that, and I knew they were coming back soon. Anyway, super exciting. Next question. What's the best and worst birthday gift you have gotten?
My worst one, just to jump in while you think if you want. My worst one isn't really bad, just the story behind it. I thought was going to be bad until it wasn't. And I'm pretty sure I brought it up here before, but it's this row of ducks. Which, again, doesn't seem like a bad gift. They're highlighters. It's very cute. But I received this while doing commentary for my New Zealand calling where we get drunk and play Flesh and Blood games and celebrate a Kiwi summer. And this was wrapped while I was doing commentary. My friend gave it to me while I was doing commentary. And I think I was like 2 drinks deep at the time. And if you imagine this wrapped, there's this ribbed thing here. And I'm just thinking to myself, oh god, my friend just gave me anal beads on camera. And I'm like, well, I'll open this later. And then 2 drinks after that, I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to open it now. And then I got emotional because I saw these ducks. And it wasn't anal beads. Emotional in a good way. So, while this gift is not the worst gift I received, it's one of my favorite ones. Initially receiving it was awful.
Terrible. I don't know if I've ever received like a bad gift. I can't think of what the worst birthday gift I've gotten would be. I will say the only thing that comes to mind, and maybe it's not a real answer because I guess it wasn't really a birthday gift, but I'm still salty about it and I just kind of always will be for the rest of my life. I've accepted. My senior year of high school, I went on vacation after New Year's, so it was like over New Year's, and I was gone for like the first week of January or whatever, first week and a half. Took a long vacation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a senior in high school. My little brother was a sophomore in high school. He does not have a driver's license. I came back from my vacation ready to celebrate my birthday, and I had no car. No car. Because my parents traded in my car to give my little brother a truck as a New Year's present. First of all, who gets a New Year's present? Not me. I've never gotten a New Year's present. I've never heard of a New Year's present aside from that one instance. So they traded in my car to give my little brother a truck as a New Year's present. Mind you, my little brother did not even have a license. So I don't know that was technically a birthday gift, but it was like right on my birthday. I was really upset about it. Like I said, I'll just always be salty about it, honestly.
I think that's fair. I think it's very fair to be salty about.
Because to finish the story, so then my mom and they were like, oh, but your mom has 2 cars, so like y'all can just share this car. I'm like, I don't want to share a car with my mom. I want my car, you know? I'm like, how old? I'm turning 18. I'm upset. So I really like my mom's car. Better than the car that I had. So as a graduation gift, because I graduated high school senior year, my parents give me her car. I'm so happy. 2 months later, I go on vacation again. As like a little graduation. The guy I was dating at the time, whatever, we take a little trip together. I come back from that trip. My parents gave that car that they had just given me 2 months prior to my other brother as a wedding gift.
After they already gave it to you.
So like, yeah, in the span of like 7 months, my parents gave away my car twice to my brothers. Anyway, I'll always be salty about it.
Happy birthday. We're going to take your car from you twice.
Happy graduation. Yeah, we're going to take it again. And I was leaving for college. I was moving 12 hours away for college, like 2 weeks after they gave my car away. So I was like, I can't move 12 hours away with no car. Anyway. Then they were like, we'll buy you a new car as a new graduation gift, whatever car you want. I was like, I'm so fed up. I don't want a new car. I want my car. So they bought me the same exact. Anyway.
At least you got the newer one.
That's fine. I did get the newer one. They didn't have the color I wanted though, and I was like, I don't care at this point. But then old Frederick grew on me, you know. He was a good car.
Your car's name is Frederick?
That was my car. That's what I named my car, yeah, Frederick. The first one was just called the Elantra because it was a Hyundai Elantra was the model, so I just called it the Elantra. And then the second one, I just looked like a Frederick to me.
That's so funny. I'll explain why later.
Okay. What's the best birthday gift you've ever gotten?
Well, of my birthday gifts, I have one on display still. Actually, I've got two on display if you count the ducks. And it's funnily enough from the same person. So. I'm too lazy to reach for it. But, if you look at my social medias, that same friend made a custom card for me, which was kind of a running joke that my pack providing skills are very lucky and I give people the good packs as a job. So they made a Fable they custom drew, custom painted, I think digitally, but they made it themselves. Of a Fable. Oh, it's not on Bluesky as my thing. If you go on Twitter, you don't have to, that's fine. Anyway, it's a custom Fable card where it's like, when you pitch this, open 4 Flesh and Blood booster packs. If you open a legendary Fable, you win the game. And then there's like a fun story that'll take too long to go about that, about its actual usage. But nonetheless, it's very sweet and very kind, and it's caused one of my friends to, I'd say, rage quit, but the game was over because the game literally ends with that card resolving if you do it. But yeah, it's very cute. I'll post a picture again somewhere, maybe.
Yeah, it's really cute. I love like custom or like sentimental gifts. Like that's so meaningful. My favorite gift is kind of also like really sentimental to me. My dad has like this massive movie collection of like 700 movies. If you don't know, I love movies. I'm like a big movie person.
Like Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, like Lord of the Rings. Wow. And my dad has a massive movie collection of like 700 movies. A lot of it is a collection that my grandpa, like he inherited from my grandpa when my grandpa passed. And then he's also just like added on to. And like movies is something my dad and I bond over. So when I moved away out of Louisiana for the first time, like permanently, like outside of college, when I moved to Charlotte, I didn't have a TV, but my dad like bought me a TV, and then he was like, I'm gonna give you the movie collection. I'm gonna slowly like start passing on the movie collection to you so you can inherit it. So he bought me a TV, and then we started this thing like, ow, toast. He bit me. We started like this monthly thing we would call like movie roulette, and he would just like go to the like big armoire, but I don't know if that's like a universal word, like big piece of furniture cabinet thing where you had the movies, and he would just like take a box and like hack a bunch of movies into it and then mail it to me without like looking at what the movies were. And so then I would like watch them throughout the course of the month, if I had seen them, if I hadn't seen them, and then like every time I watched one, I'd like send him a little thing about the movie. And then we also had like an Excel sheet so we could keep track of like what movies I now had from his collection. And yeah, I love movie roulette with my dad, and that started as a birthday gift, and it's something I cherish a lot. So
That's wholesome. So wholesome.
very cute. Next question. Do you like having January birthdays? Anecdotally, as an October baby, I was always jealous of my friends with summer birthdays because it was like they got a fun celebration every 6 months, birthday and Christmas.
Well, that's funny because I'm on the other half of the world to y'all. My birthday is a summer birthday, being in January.
But it's still like pressed into Christmas, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's like you have all of your celebrations on one side of the year.
Yeah, no, as a kid, I didn't mind it because like my birthday would be before the school year starts because our school year starts in February normally. here where it's summer at the start of the year. So it was, you kind of like get together with all your friends before you start the school year, and I thought that was really nice. As an adult, I kind of hate it. Not because I particularly care when my birthday is, but just more so because it's so soon after Christmas, and you're just trying to get back into work and all that, and everything's busy. And I just after Christmas, because Christmas is a holiday, but like, as I'm sure everyone knows, you need a break after your break. Like, you need everything to be chill. But it's just not. So I finish Christmas, finish New Year's, get back to Wellington, get back home. And then immediately it's like, oh, I need to catch up all the stuff from work. Oh, people are trying to do this. Get up together, meet up together, etc. It's just too much. Like, if I could have a birthday in like a random miscellaneous part of the year that didn't mean anything, that'd be great. But I can't change that.
I have mixed. Honestly, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this. I've come to terms with really liking my January birthday because one, anything I don't get for Christmas, I can get it immediately afterwards that I want it. Well, I say that doesn't always work out, but in my head, that's how it works. Two, I grew up in very southern Louisiana, so I'm not in the southern hemisphere, or I wasn't in the southern hemisphere, but I did grow up like having pool parties for my birthday. That really wasn't much of an issue because it's kind of always hot all year round down there. Three, my birthday here in the States falls every year same weekend as Martin Luther King weekend, which is a holiday. So I always have a 3-day weekend for my birthday, which as a kid in school, I was always jealous. People had summer birthdays because they had like a whole summer off and they didn't like. But I did always think it was cool to have a 3-day weekend for my birthday. And as an adult who still gets Martin Luther King Day off, like corporate America still gets that day off and we don't get summers off, obviously. I kind of like it better because it's like, well, yeah, it's now my favorite because if you had a summer birthday in school, that doesn't matter anymore. You still have to go to work. I don't have to.
The government tells you not to.
I still have a 3-day weekend. However, I will say that I have always been jealous of like the celebration every 6 months, and this has come up. This has come up for me in relationships, where if you want to be my boyfriend, and you ask me to be your boyfriend, or we get engaged or married in the wintertime, I'm gonna ask that we celebrate it in the summer because I do want to have a little celebration every 6 months. I
need a little pizzazz every 6 months.
Yeah, I will move the anniversary date to the summer. That's just something about me because like, what do we can't celebrate Halloween, birthday, Christmas, New Year's, anniversary all in 3 months? No, because what are we doing the other 9 months of the year? Nothing.
Where's the small victories in the other 9 months?
Yeah, so that is how I compensate for that, but it is just a rule that whoever my partner in life is, they have to be aware of and they have to accept. And that's how I cope.
We can have the wedding in February, but our anniversary is going to be in July, regardless of what happens.
Right, like, if our wedding is in February, that's okay. We can have a little wine, eat a little cake on that day. But in terms of like, we are celebrating it, that's happening in the summer.
Imagine just being invited to a wedding. It's like, yeah, the reception is 5 months from now. Come back then. Come here, watch the legal
ceremony
stuff. Ceremony 5 months.
5 months. Yeah.
And finally, which Feb heroes are also January babies? What does being a January baby entail? Like
Capricorn.
Okay. I'm gonna leave. This is your expertise. All right. Well, more so than mine. Wait, I'm an Aquarius though.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm a Capricorn, but that doesn't stand. I don't know.
See, I'm just getting like middle
Um,
child energy, just on the basis that like it's because it's so close to Christmas, you're the one who misses out. You know, like that kind of vibe.
I agree. I do think that January birthdays have middle child energy. That's also how I was thinking. Just kind of like a little forgotten.
Oh no. I was like, does Bolton have middle child?
Yeah, but Reinhardt takes it away. But Reinhardt makes it feel so seen. Anyway, I'm putting myself in timeout.
Looking over at my boxes.
Maybe a hot take. I think that Jin is what you need.
Is middle child and is
Gives-
January birthday?
It gives January birthday. Just kind of like real chill person, but like a little forgotten.
What about Phi? Phi's not chill, but
No.
definitely forgotten by
Yeah,
his family.
not-
Like, well, I'm actually thinking of Zuko as opposed to Phi, but like, you know, similar.
No, so same thing. Obviously, and I do agree with that because I think that like Phi is the type to be forgotten and then like throw an absolute like bitch fit about it. But like be petty, be like really petty at first, just like upset, petty, quiet, and his family's like, what the heck is wrong with you? You know, for like a day or two, and then absolute blow up. Like it was my birthday. Like he's not gonna correct anyone or remind anyone until after it's passed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Phoenix Flames come out.
Then the Phoenix Flames are, kind of called out. And it makes sense too because like Dromai's birthday is never forgotten ever.
No. She celebrates like the whole month. In fact, she
She's
could
a
also be a
Leo.
January birthday, except she gets the entire December and January to herself.
Right. Like if her birthday was in January, I would not get Christmas presents because that would be forgotten.
Exactly. Like, they have to save that money for Dromai's presents.
For Dromai's present. And then he's like, it's Christmas. So like, oh shoot, I forgot something else was going on.
He gets the coal. You know, the coal they use to stoke the flames in Volcor, I guess.
It's actual cool.
Yeah, literal coal. Anybody else giving January baby? Is there a more positive interpretation of January baby? Like, we're both January babies. What? How can we?
How can we make this something really nice?
Who's most likely to be a
January
podcast
babies. Like in a good way or a bad way? Cause
I meant in like an us way, not like a.
yeah, right. Of course. Well, the fact that we're like January birthdays, we're picking like bad people, and then you're like, who would be a podcaster? And I'm like, in a bad way.
Immediate.
No, reflective of us. Good things.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I was like, Victor Goldman definitely has like an alpha male podcast, but
Oh God.
a podcaster in like a really cute, fun, girly pop way. Like, what if
Aurora?
Lexi and Aurora had a little girly pop podcast together? That could be so cute.
So which one of them is January? I don't think they're both January.
I am gonna put Lexi. She has ice.
That only works for your half of the world.
That works for my half of the world.
Whereas I was thinking Aurora. Not because of she has lightning and it's summer. Actually, there have been so many thunderstorms in my country these last couple of weeks, so coincidentally it might work.
I know, I get the Wellington weather alert. Because of the Pitch Perfect Twitter.
Right. I don't know when
Anyway.
that started, but that's also where I get them from. Not my own Twitter account, but that one.
I don't know why. The Wellington weather alerts on the Pitch Perfect Twitter account are like daily. And I'm always like, whoa, it's storming over there. I hope Kiki's okay.
I just want to put out, I've also never intentionally looked up the weather on Twitter. I would look that up on a weather website. So this
don't know.
wasn't me trying to find the weather on Twitter. But I guess the more I check it, I'm like, oh, this is relevant to me. Read it. I guess I haven't discouraged it.
Yeah, you're not shutting down the Wellington weather reports from
It's
20.
useful content for me.
What is it even like? What I'm gonna go look at it right now.
I hope that answered your question, Greg. Phi. Phi is a junior baby.
I definitely think 5.
Yeah.
It was rainy the other day for you, wasn't
Yeah.
it? I saw that on Twitter.
There was
Yeah.
storms. Oh,
Wellington Region Emergency Management Office. Get alerts from that Twitter account on the Pitch Perfect account. I don't know why. We don't even have, like, we don't even follow them.
Nah.
There's no bell. There's no, like, we're not signed up for alerts, but we get them.
yeah. I don't have an answer for that.
It is nice though. It makes me feel informed.
I learned a lot about your country.
Day to day.
Most of my social media is very much based around the United States, so.
There you go. So I can learn the weather every day in Wellington, and we're even.
How good. Okay. I think the video is trying to cut out. It's raining here. So we should probably wrap it up before this cuts out properly. And also I have plans in 13 minutes that I'm probably going to be late to. But thank you for all the questions. Happy birthday, Elaine. Where
Happy
can people
birthday,
find
Kiki.
you to greet you happy birthday on such a fine occasion?
You can find me on basically all the social medias at ehamontree. Ham on tree, like bacon on bush or pork on shrubbery. I'll be honest, I'm not very present on social media, so I don't post a lot. But if you interact with me, I will interact back. Most of the time. Sometimes it gets lost, and I'm sorry, but I try. And happy birthday, Gigi. Where can the people find you?
You can find me on Bluesky at kikibird.bsky.social. You can find me on Twitter at kiki_LA93. And then, of course, you can find our podcast on both of these at Pitch Perfect Pod. And then, of course, the Rainbow Pitch League, which is on its yearly hiatus. But if you want to look back on that, at Rainbow X Pitch League. And, of course, you can find us on whatever streaming services and or YouTube, depending on what you're watching it on. And, yeah, that's it. A little bit more of my drink left to finish, and then off to go celebrate me 2 weeks early. With that being said, thank you all for joining us. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy our birthdays. Why not? And we will see you next time. Goodbye.